Hi, I'm Vishal from MTHRFKNWIN.com, and today, in the middle of the night, I'm going to attempt something that I probably shouldn't. I'm going to try and take my old Honda Accord, who's at the ripe old age of 21, from PJ back to my house near Shah Alam without a tow truck. It hasn't been driven in a year and a half, and the Rotex has been dead for... I have Rotex now, but the Rotex has been dead for a year. Now, if you're wondering why I'm wearing this t-shirt, it's because the VTEC gods demand some sort of homage to their existence. So as I wear this, I also have to pray while I drive VTEC, 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 and hope we make it there in one piece. So let's go! You're about to see what happens when animals try to make your engine bay their home. Colin, if you'd be so kind. Yeah, that. I don't know what all this is, I don't know who's trying to make a nest, but I had to remove the heat shield under my bonnet not too long ago because there was a family of rats living in it. If this is an endorsement for Honda, I hope you're watching. Give me a new Accord. Look at this, 21 years old, rat house, still works. That's a good start. In a few minutes you're going to start hearing the revs climb and drop even though I'm not doing anything, because it's just... she's an old girl. There is temperament and emotions at play which I don't understand. Just a little bit about this engine. Many Accord fanboys of this vintage and earlier, including the SM4, preferred to use the H22A of the Prelude. It was a plug and play fit. You got a decent amount of power for the money that you paid. You know, an engine with the gearbox might cost you between 4,500 to 6,000 ringgit. 190 horses at the wheel, assuming everything was still running as smoothly as it did when this car was new. And so I can show up to the car meet and pop the bonnet and it'll rise. You have to watch this. Look, check this out. Time to drive. And my reverse sensor, if you can hear it, sounds like a truck and it's beeping even though there's nothing behind. Although for all I know, there are the ghosts of my family members who have long past telling me don't drive this anymore. But I'm not about to listen. When I picked up the car, the profound sense of freedom of now having my own set of wheels, of which I was responsible for, and that could take me literally anywhere I wanted to go as long as the road didn't run out and there was petrol in the tank. That was an amazing feeling. First thing I did when I picked up the car, before I even went home, I picked up my grandmother, let her sit in it and told her, look, this is my car and I will be driving you around in it for whatever you need. So I had a lot of fun with her in the car, a lot of fun with my friends in the car. You know, my parents did not understand why I wanted, at the time, what was a 14-year-old Honda Accord. And there began my long journey of suffering with this Accord. We're home. It's taken us the better part of maybe 40 minutes, I don't know, it felt like an hour, but we're home. The gearbox issue that caused this entire stagnation of my car reared its ugly head just now with fourth gear slipping out again, but I am incredibly impressed. It's been a year and a half of any sort of significant movement whatsoever, but under its own steam, Yuriko managed to come home. So before anything else, I'd really like to thank my motherfucking crew, my two Myvi escorts, but it's a wrap. This is step one in a long recovery process. But you gotta get to the hospital first. Technically the hospital should be the workshop. I don't know what you call this, but I'm gonna start. And we're gonna finish this together. Thanks for watching. When you drive a car that hasn't been driven in a year and a half, and you want to move it from one place to another under its own steam, you need a few things. So I have some water for the radiator, I have a toolbox, I have a Rumley burger because this is going to take a while, and of course you must have the keys for that car and a valid road tax. So let's go.